Good evening and welcome to the turf field at Milford High School. Patrick Garapi here filling in for Tim Coet tonight, here to bring you Milford TV's live coverage of Milford High School football. Tonight, the Scarlet Hawks look to end their losing streak and notch their first win of the season in a homecoming matchup against the visiting Sharon Eagles. Both teams come into this one struggling a bit as we approach the playoffs, with Sharon coming in at 1-3 and Milford currently staying at 0-4. While the situations are a bit dire, both are still mathematically alive to clinch a playoff spot, making this matchup all the more critical for both teams. It looks as though the Hawks were ready to turn a major corner a couple weeks ago, only to lose in heartbreaking fashion to Canton, and then follow that up with a blowout loss against North Attleboro. We'll see how they respond tonight. Opening kickoff is coming up next on Milford TV.
Sharon has won the toss and will defer to the second half.
Yeah! Go get it, boys. Go get it.
Yeah, welcome back inside the broadcast booth, folks. Again, Patrick Garapi here calling the game tonight for Tim Coet, with my cameramen, Derek Berchtold and Malcolm Zale on the sidelines, and Rob O'Keefe directing. We're excited for this one. Really hoping for a good matchup here tonight. A couple teams really in desperate need for a win, and we're going to see how this all unfolds. Yeah, it looks like Sharon's going to be kicking off to start the game, as Milford will receive. They set up in their own end and awaiting the kickoff here. Tonight is the homecoming matchup, one of the last few games of the regular season here, as we start to motor toward the playoffs and seeing where the chips may fall here. And the kick is up, and we are underway here as this one is taken about the 16-yard line. Cut to the left here, big hole. It almost escaping, but taken down just across midfield. Great return there. Sean Lehane. And we have a Sharon Eagle down on the field here as he is being tended to. Hopefully everything is okay there. And we'll prepare for Milford's first drive of the game here momentarily. And it looks like he's been helped off the field now. Appears to be in okay shape there. That looks like Nick Marrero down as he trots off to the sideline.
30-yard return by Lehane. First and 10, Milford on the 50.
So here we go. Milford starts their first drive right at midfield. Setting up on the left hash mark here. And from the shotgun. Pires takes it, fakes the handoff, throws right, has his man. Going ahead, he looks like he might have a first down here as he's taken down. And nice moves there by Brendan White. So Milford already in good position early in this one. And moving the ball after just one play too. Another shotgun here. Handed off, trying to head left, but nothing doing. Taken down after a run of maybe one or two. So now from the 40, here comes Milford at 1st and 10. Again, setting up in the shotgun. Pires takes a low snap, looks right, starts to run, evades a tackle, now shedding another one, cuts back, and he's gang tackled there by a whole bunch of Eagle defenders. Nice effort there, though, from Pires to evade those first tackles and make something out of nothing there.
Second down, Sharon, 39-yard line.
Pierce remains in the shotgun. Man in motion. And it's direct handoff to him as he hits left and tackle after about a loss of 4 or so. Chappelle Feaster on the carry there. So 3rd and 3 here for the Hawks. Important 3rd down here. Perez takes the snap, rolls right, evades oncoming rusher. It hits his man. He's got a 1st down on the far sideline. Feaster again helping out on this drive. Milford continues to advance the ball here. Strong opening look from them. Again, the Hawks needing a win tonight to still keep them qualified for the playoffs. And so far, so good here. Perez in the I formation has a man behind him, hands off, right up the gut, cutting in. It's close, and just short. Rosa with a really nice carry there, almost finding pay dirt, but still good for a 1st down.
I gotta be behind a net, so I'm gonna just.
Ryan Pearl checking into the game here. And Pearl is going to line up under center. Pearl trying to force his way through with a patented Tom Brady sneak. They're signaling they got it, and they did. Touchdown for the Hawks, 6-0. A good start to this one. Good perseverance there by the Hawks. A crucial 3rd down conversion, too. As you really didn't want to have to settle for a field goal at this point in the game. You want to get the momentum building, and this is the way to do it. And so we'll set up for the extra point attempts here. Kick is up, and he nails it. Sean Lehane coming through there, and 7-0 now, as the Eagles will now get their 1st possession of the game. So Milford special teams take the field now as they get ready to kick off for their 1st time tonight. Lehane sets the ball. Back to receive for Sharon, Chris Gong. Looks like alongside Connor McLaughlin. And I will apologize in advance if I do happen to mess up any of the names on the Sharon roster. There are some tricky ones in there that I no doubt will trip over at some point this evening should the opportunity arise, so stand by for that. And on the kickoff here, this is taken in the end zone, and they'll take it out.
Say 11.
So Jeremy Ruskin will be leading the Eagles offense tonight.
That's why it's good.
As their quarterback. Ruskin currently 3 touchdown passes on the season and a long of 26.
Rob, do you want me to move?
And from the shotgun, immediate throw to his left. Has a man for a few yards, and he's taken down there by a couple of Hawks.
Number 10, Jeremy Russell, complete. Number 6, Cole King.
Cole King on the reception.
Four-yard gain on the play. 2nd down, 6 from the 29.
2nd and 6 here for the Eagles. Ruskin again from the shotgun. Man to his right, fakes the handoff, and now he's going to take a draw himself. Gets a couple, but taken down pretty quickly. There on the tackle was Brennan Wayne, Ryan Pearl. So 3rd and 3 here. Still haven't advanced too far, being at the 32-yard line, but we're gonna see what they have here. Ruskin. Milford showing a blitz here and trying to run the ball straight up the middle. Nothing to be found. Looks like CJ Sorella was in on that tackle with another couple. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 3 and an early punt for the Eagles. Good job by the Milford defense. Hold them in check. Not even allowing a 1st down on this drive.
Hugo Lowe sends a tough Easter deep for the Scarlet Hawks.
And it looks like we have a fake punt here. Heading down the right side. And did they get him? They're giving him 1st down. So a big sneak there. Done by number 16, Alex Filipkowski.
Play is good for a Sharon 1st down.
Heads up play, gutsy, but necessary early in this one.
3-yard gain. 1st down and 10, Sharon.
That could have been disastrous if they didn't convert that. Milford would have been set up deep in there in the Eagles zone. So Sharon's drive remains alive here, 1st and 10. Snap here, throws left. A little soft, but a good adjustment made there on the catch. Made by Chris Gong.
Ruskin's pass complete, number 3, Chris Gong. 5-yard gain in play. 2nd down and 5 for Sharon at their own 41.
Nice little gain of 5 on that one. Sharon breaks the huddle. And they are winding up. Looks like 5 wide receivers here, maybe 4. And we might have drawn an offside. Flag thrown here. Let's see what the call is.
False start on Sharon.
And it's going against Sharon.
5-yard penalty, replay, 2nd down.
So they're going to get backed up 5 yards. So much for that last play. 2nd and 10 now.
36.
First quarter already ticking down on this one, as we're underneath 4 minutes, 3:50 to be exact now in the first quarter. Same formation, Ruskin again. Takes snap, looking over the middle. Has man, but dropped.
Ruskin's pass falls incomplete.
That one's intended for Sam Spencer.
Pass was intended for number 9, Sam Spencer. Brings up 3rd down and 10 for Sharon at their own 36.
Yeah, they seem to really want us to get up to the players some space this year.
So here we go, 3rd and 10 now for the Eagles. And we'll see what tricks they have up their sleeve here. Ruskin rolling right, looking for options. Has one that overthrows him.
Ruskin's pass falls incomplete.
That one goes over the head of Gong.
Pass was intended for Chris Gong. Brings up 4th down and 10 for Sharon at their own 36-yard line.
So now 4th down here. And we'll see if there's any more trickery here coming from the Eagles, or if They're going to settle for the punt on this one. And a punt here. Low drive, and this one's going to bounce to about the 35, 34. Fielded there, now heading up the right side. Lots of holes, still on his feet. Across midfield and to about the 45, 44-yard line. That was Chappelle Feaster with a really nice run back.
These are SD cards.
20-yard return for Feaster.
Okay, these CFs.
First and 10, Milford from the Sharon 46.
Hawks offense now coming back onto the field. Pierre is the quarterback in this current package. One back with him. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Quick throw to the left. Has his man. And take it down after a gain of about 5 or so. That was Sean Lehane on the catch.
Five-yard gain on the play. Second down and 5 for Milford from the Sharon 41.
Second and 5 now. This clock continues to tick. Perez takes it from the shotgun, hands right off, straight up the middle, and that should be good enough for a first down.
Lucas Rose on the ball carrier.
Nice job by Lucas Rose on that one.
And that play is good for Scarlet Hawks. First and 10, Milford from the Sharon 34-yard line.
Perez claps his hands, still has a man back with him. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. And another handoff here. Oh, and evading a tackle initially, but then can't take it down after a couple of yards. It's Lucas Rosa as they continue to feed him the ball. Again, 7-0 in favor of Milford, an opening drive score.
Second down and 6 for Milford from the Sharon 30.
On a run by Ryan Pearl into the end zone. They stopped Sharon on their first drive. Fake handoff here. Now it's handoff to the left. Good for a couple of yards there.
Lucas Rose on the ball carrier.
Rosa again.
Four-yard gain on the play. Third down and 2 for Milford from the Sharon 26.
Third and 2 here for the Hawks looking to convert. Man in motion. Perez, a little toss to him, trying to sweep it. And they read that one, but he's still on his feet. Can he make a miracle happen? No. That's the answer. A good attempt. Trying to keep that play alive, but unfortunately a big loss in the end there for the Hawks, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Kick high in the air, bounced about the 13 and fielded by Gong. Gong tripped up, and I'm not even sure he got back to the 10.
Chris Gong on the return for Sharon. Ryan Hazard and Ryan Pearl in on the tackle for Milford.
So the Eagles are going to be starting deep in their own territory here with 18 seconds to go in the first. Ruskin from the shotgun. We're going to see if Milford's going to play pressure or play it conservatively. Hand off to the left side. Good for maybe a few yards there.
Ruskin with the keeper. And that is the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play,
So,
your score Milford 7, Sharon 0.
after Ruskin had that keeper, that wraps up the first. So, with the score at 7-0, we'll be back just after this with second quarter action. And we're back here for now for second quarter action. Jeremy Ruskin, actually direct snap here to Camp. It's a fake. He's throwing the ball down deep, just a little too far though. Great attempt there. Joey Caruso, the attempt. Oh, the correction. I'm not sure who that was. we don't have a number 35 for Sharon, so no wonder it wasn't caught.
It brings up 3rd down and 5 for Sharon at their own 14-yard line.
Sharon really bringing some trick plays with them tonight. Looking to advance up the standings. Ruskin back in the shotgun. On this 3rd down, he gets it. Snap taken, rolling right, quick throw. And well covered there by the Milford defense. Not sure who that was intended for. It fell between a couple of receivers. Sam Spencer being one.
That brings up 4th down and 5 for Sharon from their own 14-yard line.
And now it's already going to be 4th down again. Another good job by the Hawks defense to snuff out that drive, and they should have some good field position here as we get ready for the kick from Filipkowski. High one fielded at about the 44, and now taken down the right side. Nice stiff arm. Trying to shed the tackles, cuts back, touchdown.
Touchdown, Milford.
That's Feaster on that one. He had all the moves. What a great return there and a quick answer. So score 13-0 now quickly in favor of the Hawks. And Sharon's going to be looking at getting this ball right back apparently. We'll wait for the extra point attempt here. Fun? Oh, so guess we're having a little miscommunication on the field here. And we have a flag.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. Milford ball, 1st down.
So tough call there for Milford as they have to take back that score, but back at it they go.
1st and 10, Milford from their own 47.
So rather than having, even from the other side of the field, they have to start on their own. Perez throws right, has a man, picked off. What a huge sequence for Sharon Filipkowski. Seemingly doing it all tonight. Coming up on the defensive end there and a huge stop for Sharon. That could have been disastrous for them. So the score remains 7-0 then. With still lots of time to go in this half, 10:20 to be exact. And just an absolutely tough call for the Hawks for that to happen. But here we are. Still continue out of the shotgun. Low snap right to Camp. Camp running to the right, trying to spin. Might have gotten a couple, and we have a flag thrown on the play here. And looks like a personal foul. Face mask against Milford.
Personal foul, face mask on Milford.
And that's not going to help them out anymore.
Automatic 1st down.
So some costly mistakes for the Hawks here, and we'll have to see how they react. Right now, momentum kind of swing back towards Sharon.
1st and 10, Sharon at their own 49-yard line.
And of course, again, still very much anyone's ball game at this point in time. 7-0 the score.
Alright, can I move?
Ruskin calling out, hands off, cut back to the right. Good for maybe a few yards there.
Number 14, Aaron Strong, the ball carrier. 2-yard gain in play. Second down.
Aaron
and 8
Strong,
for
the
Sharon
junior,
from
on
Milford
that carry.
49.
He was a giant. He's got 2 leg braces.
So 2nd and 8 here for the Eagles. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 1 man in the backfield with Ruskin. Ruskin takes the snap from the shotgun, throws over the middle. Dangerous, batted down though. Nice job defending. 10 for Filipkowski. Close call there, as that one easily could have been intercepted. Just that ball that seemed to be hanging there in the air.
Brings that 3rd down and 8 for Sharon from the Milford 49.
And so a big 3rd down here. Eagles trying to get something started here in this first half. Takes the snap, throws left, has his man, and that's going to be a close one. Good reception there by Sam Spencer.
Ruskin's pass is complete to Sam Spencer. Ryan Pearl with the tackle. The play good for Sharon, first down.
Sharon was able to convert on that one, so the drive remains alive and well here. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Snap taking here, Ruskin throws right, has his man. Met immediately after maybe a gain of 1 or 2. Filipkowski again, the target, coming up with that one.
Oh, is that Choppy's boyfriend?
1-yard gain.
2nd and 9 now.
2nd down and 9 for Sharon at the Milford 39.
You with the socks. You with the socks. That's great. Is he a teacher?
Snap taking, hand off here. And maybe good for a run of about 3 or 4 yards. Aaron Strong on the carry. Moving up another few yards, but that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6 for Sharon at the Milford 36-yard line.
So Camp and Filipkowski lining up on the far side. One more receiver to the near side here. Snap taking, quick throw over the middle. He might have his man, and it's dropped. Oh, Chris Gong cannot believe it.
Russell's pass falls incomplete. Pass was intended for number 3, Chris Gong.
He was wide open in space, had the 6 points, and just took his eyes off the ball for a second, it seems. A very lucky break for the Hawks there.
4th down and 6 for Sharon at the Milford 36-yard line.
And now we're going to have a 4th down here. And let's see what Sharon opts to do. Oh, I thought for sure that Gong was going to have that one reeled in. So here we go. They're going for it. 4th and 6. Snap. Throw, another, it's like a replay of it. Same play, this time they nail it. Unbelievable. Chris Gong makes up for the mistake. I'm sure he feels a lot better now. It's 7-6. Well, who would have expected them to run the same play twice in a row?
Can't believe that works.
Didn't look like the Hawks defense was ready for that one.
Mitchell Director into the point after attempt.
And now we're going to have Mitchell Director trying to hit this extra point. Kick is up and through the uprights. That one's good. We're tied. 7 minutes to go in the first half. And we're all knotted up at 7 here in Milford. We'll be right back on Milford TV. As Director lines up. Again, 7 minutes to go in the second quarter here. All knotted up at 7. And we're going to have a squibber. This one hops up. Not fielded cleanly, but Milford pounces on the ball. That's Xavier Hilton. So some really unfortunate breaks for Milford in this first half, which have robbed them of a 14-0 lead and eventually has now led to this game being all tied up. But hey, we've got a good one here tonight.
First and 10 Milford from their own 24-yard line.
So Perez from his own 24 sets a man in motion. Hands off right up the middle. Nice big gap there. And it should have a first down. That's Rosa again on the carry. And that's going to move the chains.
11-yard gain, first and 10 from the 35.
Low snap here. Toss to Feaster. Feaster ducks a hit. Heads back right, cuts left. Trying to muster his way through a gang of Eagles before he's taken down after maybe by a gain of 5 or 6, maybe even 7, I'm not sure. Really nice run there, showing some good athleticism.
8-yard gain brings up second down and 2.
I'm good for a little bit, actually.
And whistle here, and looks like we're on the timeout.
Timeout, Sharon.
And we're going to take a timeout as well. Again, the score 7-7, 6:07 to go here in the first half. All right, we're back for this upcoming drive here. Again, 2nd and 2 now for the Hawks. From the shotgun, handoff. And trying to get free. Rosa, another good run. He's got another first down.
And that play is good for Scarlet Hawks. First and 10 Milford from the Sharon, 49-yard
So now just over the midfield mark. And trying to come up with some more points before the end of the half. And before they have to kick back to Sharon to start the next half. Throw here near sideline to White. He's got it. Good for maybe about 4 or 5 yards.
Five-yard gain on the White. Second down and 5 Milford from the Sharon, 44.
Clock continues to run, 5:23 to go. 2nd and 5 now for the Scarlet Hawks. Snap taken, Perez looks right, throws, has White again. White sheds a tackle and taken down, but he has a first down. Tackle made by Nick Marrero on that play for Sharon. But the Hawks are driving as they continue to advance deeper into Sharon's territory.
First and 10 Milford at the Sharon, 36.
No, it's really good.
Snap taken by Perez, handles it well. Throw deep down the sideline for White. He has him and just overthrew him a little bit.
Pass by Perez, falls incomplete. Pass was intended to Brendan White.
Good look there. But just a little too much mustard on that throw. Second and 10 now for the Hawks. Will they maybe run the same play again, a la Sharon in their last drive? It looks like a good opportunity. Oh, we're going to have a handoff here. And it's Rosa right up the middle. Good for 3 or 4. But it's going to bring up 3rd down. So here we go. Perez calling out signals. Takes it, looks right, rolls left. Running out of options, trying to shed some defenders, trying to get to the sideline. And it's close here. He might have the first down. Let's see. Perez, good run. And it looks like they're advancing the chains. And now Eagles up against it. Hawks approaching the red zone now.
Aren't we playing Canton?
Pires takes a snap, rolls to his right, almost gets hit, finds his man. Good connection there for Nick Marrero, or rather, correction, Hugo Lopes. Second and 4 here, 4:03 to go.
Second down and 4 from the 24.
There's private security here, Derek. There's private security here. The two guys over to
Snap to Pires. Takes a handoff, takes it himself, where he's met immediately.
Pires with the keeper.
Sam Spencer. Nice takedown there. And so they break the huddles in, return. Third and 4 here.
For Milford at the Sharon 23-yard line.
And here we go. Pires with the snap, looks to his right, has a man. It's Brendan White. Does he have enough for the first? I think he does. And they do.
And that play is good for the Scarlet Hawks.
So Brendan White helping keep the drive alive here, as they are deep in Sharon territory now and threatening to punch one home. Pires takes the snap, looks to his left, has a man going for the corner of the end zone. He's got it! Sean Lahane with a great catch in the corner, getting free of his defender and giving Milford the 6-point advantage once again. And now he'll attempt to get himself another point as he lines up for this point after attempt. Big drive for the Hawks there as we start to run low on time in the first half. Snap down, kick up. That one's good. So Lahane coming up with 7 points on his own and giving Milford the lead back at 14-7. We'll see what Sharon can respond with just after this on Milford TV. There we go. This one sent back into the end zone. Fair catch call for. And we'll bring this one out. Sharon's hung around in this one. Able to get some fortunate breaks with some penalties and some perseverance of their own. A few trick plays, but still very much in this game. Both teams really needing a win tonight. And Ruskin, direct handoff there. Good for maybe a couple on the carry by Aaron Strong. And that's going to bring up a second down. The clock continues to run now as we go below the 3-minute mark.
Timeout, Milford.
It's over.
Fans at this time, please take out your 50-50 split the pot raffle tickets. We do have the winning number. And the winning number is 238-1704.
So just waiting for play to get started again here.
238-1704.
And we get the whistle in.
If you have that ticket, please come to the press box.
Clear to go.
Your winnings.
2nd and 9 now. Ruskin takes a little bit of a low snap and rolls to his right. Flag down the play, has a man. Good for maybe a gain of 5 or so. Spencer with a nice sliding catch. But let's see what the call is here. Yeah, it's going to go against the Eagles. And this play's coming back.
Holding on Sharon's call. Taking that penalty, replay, second down.
Really tough holding call there.
And it's second down and 20 for Sharon at their own 15.
So second and long now. Austin calling out signals, has a man behind him. Instead elects to pass. Nope, he's gonna try and step up a little bit, but he's caught and dragged down from behind.
Great defensive play there, made by Dominic Schofield.
Ruskin on the rush, brought down by a host of Milford defenders.
And so now we'll be looking at a third and long.
Third down and 15 for Sharon.
Here you go, key third down. Ruskin, quick throw to the near sideline. But about 3 or 4 Milford defenders there ready to meet him and with some authority.
Timeout, Milford.
And so Milford's got to take a timeout here, and we'll do the same. Score 14-7, 2:10 to go in the first half here. And ready to start this drive again here. Well, 4th and 11. Looks like we're going to have a punt. And this one, low line drive. It's going to cross and take a bounce just over the 50 and maybe skip right back. And it's going to get marked at the 49 on the Milford side of things. So it'll be 1st and 10, but 2-minute warning here. But a big opportunity for Milford to add some more points heading into the locker room at halftime. Let's see what they can pull out. Hawks back on the field now. Perez takes the snap, looking to his left, looking right. Now going right over the top. He has a man, he's got him! 10-5, touchdown, Milford! Lehane again getting wide open, getting separation, and taking it to the house. He's having a huge game tonight. Score now 20-7 in the blink of an eye. So point after attempt here for Lehane. Add to his point total tonight. Snap down, kick up, and good. So 21-7 on just a quick play. And the Hawks have opened things up here. Up by 14, 1:49 to go. Let's keep it here. We'll stick with it. As Lehane will get set to kick off. So it's going to fall back on the Milford defense. Another task before the end of the half here. Again, Patrick Garapi here commentating for you tonight. With fellow camera operators Malcolm Zale, Derek Burktill, and now Caitlin Mobilia joining the crew. And we're being directed by our fearless leader, Rob O'Keefe, tonight. Kickoff here, taken at about the 5, scooped up, straight up the middle. Oh, and a good lead hit there. Daniel Torres coming in like a torpedo, slowing down Filipkowski. still plenty of time for Sharon to respond here, but they've had trouble moving the ball at times tonight. And once again, starting deep in their own territory. Rather, probably from about the 20, but haven't had the best field position tonight for the most part. Ruskins, he's been the shotgun all night. He takes this one, throws one right up over the ear, and that was dangerous. A little bit of miscommunication, it looked like. Ryan Pearl on the coverage, nearly coming away with that one. Just looked like the route might not have been run completely right, or I'm not quite sure. Either way, we have a 2nd and 10. Defense looking back their sideline quickly for a call from the coach. Ruskins takes a snap, rolls to the right, being chased by defenders, throws, has a man. He needs to come down with his Spencer. Good for maybe about 4 or 5. Big 3rd down there now coming up for Sharon. If the Hawks can make a stop here, they might have a chance to get the ball back and try to make some more offense happen before the end of the half. This time it seemed to really slow down these last 4 minutes of actual game time. Ruskins ready for this 3rd down. Takes the snap. Looking to the left, throwing, has a man. Incomplete. Good coverage there by Feaster. Feaster doing a good job on both sides of the ball tonight. And he's going to go back now to potentially return this kick. He's just over midfield, setting up at about the 45-yard line of Milford. Filipkowski, meanwhile, ready to punt it off. 1:13 to go in the half, 21-7. And the punt is low, takes a bounce and fielded at about the 40 by Feaster. Feaster cuts left. Now trying to head up the middle, going back right. He's still on his feet. Feaster looking for space, stiff arm before he's finally taken down at about the 30-yard line. Oh, he's still going. Oof. Hard to see beyond that crowd. Feaster showing some serious strength and athleticism there. What a return. A couple times where you swore he was down. And nope. The Energizer Bunny keeps going. So Feaster sets up Milford to maybe get up by 3 scores here. They'll be starting their drive all the way at the 19 of Sharon. Pierce having a good night so far, throwing for a couple of touchdowns. Throws to the near side here. He has White.
Pass by Pierce complete to Brendan White.
Good to advance the ball a little bit, but the clock will continue to run. Now under 40 seconds. So they're going to need to move quickly. Snap taking here. Pierce looking to the left, rolling left. Chased by defenders. Flag down. Let's see what this one's about as he heads for the sideline and runs it out. And this one's going to be coming back.
Holding on Milford is the call.
tough holding call for Milford. That's going to bring him back about 10 yards.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay, second down.
And now we see what they can do with 25 seconds left in the second and long situation here. From about the 25. Pierce, one man back. Fakes, throws over the middle, and not enough on that one. Had a man open. As Hugo Lopes just opened his space, but unfortunately not enough on that throw to get to him. So third down and long. Now with 19 seconds to go on this brisk autumn night here. Brisk but beautiful. And they break the huddle. From the shotgun, Pires takes it. Looking for his options right. He's throwing. He has a man. It's White. Touchdown, Milford. Brendan White left all alone. Easy catch. And Milford tags another touchdown on the board. They're putting themselves in a good position to potentially get their first win of the season tonight. Now up 27-7. Third touchdown pass of the night for Colby Pires. That gives him 8 on the season. So climbing up the ranks. And point after attempt is good from Lehane. And that's going to make it 28-7. Milford really putting on the points here in the second quarter and creating some separation. Yeah, we'll stick with it here for the final 12 seconds. One more kickoff. We'll see if maybe they decide to go for a squib attempt, or who knows. We've had some surprises in this game so far tonight. Yeah, it's been a fun one. And Lehane now ready to kick. Let's see what they go with. It is a squibber. Fielded and downed. About the 9-yard line, maybe 10.
At the 10-yard line.
So Sharon will have 9 seconds to work with and a whole lot of field in front of them.
Sharon at their own 10.
Well, let's see what they elect to do here. Are they going to try and come with some points, or will they just kneel it down? They will kneel it. So that's going to do it for the first half. A bit of a slow start early on, but Milford coming on strong in the second quarter with 3 scores, 3 touchdowns thrown by Colby Pires today, and a 28-7 score at halftime. We'll be back for second half action here on Milford TV just after this. And we're just about set for a second half kickoff here as Lehane drills this one to the other end, and we'll have a touchback. Ooh, a little bit of a funky reception there, but he came down with it. And it'll be first down and 10 for Sharon as they look to start the second half stronger. A rough second quarter for them, falling behind by a few touchdowns after catching some early breaks in the forms of penalty flags.
First and 10, Sharon at their own 25.
And they'll break the huddle here. And Ruskin's in at quarterback. There is madness going on all around me, but you never know the difference, would you? Hand off here, right up the middle. Good for maybe about 5 yards or so.
Six-yard gain.
Good for 6, actually, and it'll be second down now. Ruskins from the shotgun. Low snap handled. Run right up the middle, taken down by 2 or 3 Milford defenders there.
Aaron Strong on the direct snap.
Strong on the carry. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and short.
3-yard gain on the play. 3rd down and 1 for Sharon at their own 34-yard line.
Milford defense looking for a big stop early on in the second half here, trying to keep up their momentum. It can be tough when you're coming out of the locker room cold. Spencer runs back lineup alongside Ruskins, 2 men in the backfield. Receiver to the left and right. It's a handoff straight up the middle, and that one should be good enough for a 1st down by plenty.
Aaron Strong, the ball carrier.
So the Eagles continue to charge downfield in this opening drive of the second half. Again, trailing 28-7. Colby Perez 3 touchdown passes in the first half, bringing him up to a total of 8 this year. And what's definitely been Milford's strongest game and showing of the season to date. Lots of noise around here, but we're trying to tune it out. So, another two-man backfield and a flag thrown here.
Delay of game on Sharon is the call.
That's a delay game call here. And that's going to back things up by 5 yards.
1st down and 15 for Sharon at their own 34.
First and 10. Or rather, 1st and 15. Shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, rolling to the right, throwing first man, has him. Well, that looked like it might have been Spencer. It was, diving down for that one. Maybe gaining about 4 or 5 yards back, but it's still gonna be 2nd down and 10.
3-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 12 for Sharon.
Sharon in desperate need of a big second half here. Really need to turn on the Jets with the defense and put up some big stops once it comes to it. But the job at hand right now is trying to find Pater and get 6 points. Milford might be showing some signs of blitz here. Picked up, thrown by Ruskins, has a man, caught, and down at the 40. Tackle made on the play by Ryan Pearl. But not before a big gain for Sharon as they continue to move down the field and now into Milford territory.
23-yard gain on the play. 1st down and 10 for Sharon from the Milford 40.
Milford trying to strengthen up here. Sharon coming on with some momentum, bringing the ball down. Hand it off. Strong trying to get through. And he stopped.
Aaron Strong.
Didn't look like he had much of a gain there. So 2nd down and 10. And we'll do it again.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for Sharon from the Milford 40-yard line.
So 2nd and 10 from the 40, 6:34 to go in the 3rd quarter. Moving by quickly, and timeout called here. But we're going to keep it here, actually, as we're joined by a special guest. To my left is newest assistant principal, Christine Ravesi Weinstein. So I'd like to welcome her into the booth. Christine, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Happy to do so. Just wanted to get a feel for how you were enjoying your time in Milford early on here, experiencing Hawks Nation.
I'm actually thrilled to be here. It's been a wonderful fall thus far. This community is pretty amazing place to be. I think you can kind of see that just with the crowd that's here tonight and the atmosphere at the game. So I've had an awesome transition to this community, and I'm just really, really excited about being here.
And we're really happy to have you here as we see an interception being made. Great play there. A big stop being made now by number 3, Carter Scudo. Huge play there. Thank you again, Christine, for joining us in the booth here, and we're so happy to have you here with us in Milford. So please, any of you students or parents who see her in the hallways or at these games, please feel free to say hi to her, get to know her. She's a really lovely woman.
Thank you very much.
All right, folks, we're going to get back to game action here now with Milford taking over. Huge turnover, stopping the momentum for Sharon. And away we go now. Perez takes the handoff one way, hands it back the other.
Lucas Rosa,
and Rosa again taken down after a few yards.
The 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 7 for Milford.
2nd and 7, clock continuing to run now under 6 minutes. Much like the first quarter, this one seeming to fly by again. Perez, hand off. Right up the middle, that's easily first down. About 15 yards on that one. Good solid run.
Lucas
Rosa really racking up the yards tonight for Milford. Again, the majority of the carries splitting with Chappelle Feaster. Another handoff here. Rosa again carrying right up the middle. Another big gain. He's going to check off about 6 or 7 maybe. Yeah, Milford continues to move the ball right back at Sharon as they look to continue to add on to their already pretty large lead. 21 points.
From the Sharon 49.
Looking to maybe put this one away before the end of the third quarter. Perez in the shotgun. I formation, hands off to his running back, and now taken down. Might have been just a little bit short. Rosa again. Yeah, he will be short. Sharon needs a huge stop here.
Stop at the 47-yard line.
Tonight they've been the beneficiary of some
at the Sharon 47.
penalties and a turnover or two, but haven't been able to convert it into points in the end on the scoreboard, only having 7 at this point of the game. Scarlet Hawks currently 21 unanswered points. And it's still looking like they're ready to build on that. Quick throw to the outside, caught there. Shifting on the inside. And that's easily good for first down. Sean Lehane having a big game. Again, 2 touchdown catches for him in the first half. And also a couple point after tries, good as well. So really racking up the points for Milford tonight is Sean Lehane.
1st and 10, Milford from the Sharon 37.
Between Lehane, Perez, and Feaster, those guys have really been eating up the Eagles defense tonight. Perez fakes the handoff, throws deep, has his man. Touchdown, Milford. Hugo Lopes coming up with that one and extending the lead. Now 34-7, and Milford is running away with this one. It has been a great night so far for Perez. 4 touchdown throws now on the evening, bring him to 9 on the season. Absolutely spectacular. And Lehane will line up for yet another point after attempt. There we go. Snap is down, kick is up. Through the uprights, it is good.
His kick is good. Try successful.
Make it 35.
And that makes you
3:40 to go here in the third quarter. 35-7, your score. Scarlet Hawks on top of the Sharon Eagles. We'll be back with more coverage just a moment on Milford TV. And welcome back, folks. We're back now. 3:40 to go, and another kickoff here. Taken at about the 5. Nice line drive. Straight up the middle and met by a gang of tacklers.
Number 3, Chris Gong on the return for Sharon.
Again, Hawks really needing a win tonight in order to stay qualified for the playoffs. Same goes for Sharon, but things not looking too promising at the moment. Ruskin breaks the huddle. 2 men in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Takes snap from the shotgun. Handoff here on the inside. Good for maybe a yard or 2, but snuffed out fast by the Milford defense. Second down, clock continues to run in this third quarter.
A loss of 1 on the play. Second down.
Actually, we had a loss on that play, so
23.
my mistake. When it was a 7-7 game, it looked like tonight really could go any way, but Milford were able to take this game by the horns and seize control for themselves. Now up by 4 scores. And looking to be in pretty good shape for their first win of the season. Ruskin's rolling out to the left. Immediately pressured. Almost looked like the guy wasn't blocked at all.
Jeremy Ruskin's pass falls incomplete.
So incomplete and third down and long.
That brings up third down and 11 for Sharon from their own 23-yard line.
Again, thanks again to Christine Ravesi-Weinstein, new assistant principal here at Milford High, for stopping in and taking a moment just to say hi to everybody. Certainly want you all to get to know her, and hopefully we'll be hear more from her and some other administrators in the school during the season. Who knows? It's always an adventure here in the booth. Ruskins gets the pass off, tipped high, and
Ruskin's
just over the
pass
receiver.
falls incomplete.
And that's going to bring up fourth down.
He's injured.
Pass was intended for Chris Gong.
Just get a look here at the Milford defense on your screen.
Oh, jeez, I walled it.
4th and 11. And Sharon needing a conversion desperately here. And it looks like they're going to line up the punt. Filipkowski back to do so.
For Sharon from their own 23.
Will they pull out another trick play? It'd be risky this deep in their own end. Snap fielded there. Kick is a little too high. Big pop up there. Only traveled maybe about 20 yards and bounced back the other direction. Really friendly bounce from Milford. And it's going to be about the 35-yard line, looks like. So great field position for the Scarlet Hawks as they take over here
First down and 10, Milford from the
and
Sharon
look to
35.
continue to just pile on the points. And a nice cool night here in Milford. So we're starting to maybe dip into the upper 40s tonight. It's brisk in the booth, but all things told, fairly comfortable. So the Hawks offense back on the field yet again. Pierre is looking for more. Handoff right up the middle. Rosa,
Lucas Rosa, the ball carrier.
good for about 5. Second down now as we take beneath 2 minutes to go.
5-yard gain on the play. Second down and 5 for Milford at the Sharon 32.
You have to imagine that Milford probably just wants the clock to keep running at this point. I mean, up by 4 scores, feeling pretty comfortable, but confidence isn't a bad thing, and I wouldn't blame them if they wanted to get a little bit more of that. Handoff here to Rosa, trying to cut to the outside, taken down though.
Lucas Rosa on the carry.
Nice tackle by Coleman Loftus. Loftus, a senior for this Eagles defense. And they break the huddle here. That's going to get moved back.
Dead ball, personal foul on Milford is the call.
Dead ball foul is going to move this one back a little bit more. So
It's a 15-yard penalty.
huge penalty of 15 yards and 3rd and long now. So a little bit of a break for the Eagles. Faking the handoff is Perez. Perez rolling left. Chased by defenders looking for anything. Has nothing. Instead has to run out of bounds. And that'll bring up a 4th and long. So in what's been a season of really just some tough games for the Scarlet Hawks, we're seeing a bit of a coming out party tonight. Albeit both teams here at the bottom of the Davenport division.
Sharon 45.
Trailing the likes of Canton, Attleboro, North Attleboro,
Full
Foxborough.
timeout, Milford.
And we're going to get a timeout here. With 1:10 to go in the 3rd, we're going to take a quick little moment ourselves. 35-7 your score on Milford TV. Back in just a moment. All right, back here now for this 4th down, which Lehane getting ready to punt off. It's a fake. He's taking this one wide on the right. Can he work his way down the sidelines? And he's forced out just short.
Sean Lehane on the fake.
Well, you can't really blame Milford for trying at this point of the game, up by 4 scores and at that kind of field position. Might as well try and work through some trick plays, see if you can have some success of your own. But they come up short there, so ball back to Sharon. Again, in desperate need of points. Only less than a minute now left to go in the 3rd quarter here. And they've got to get this ball moving.
1st and 10 for the Eagles from their own 35.
Ruskins, hands off.
Aaron
Good
Strong,
for 3.
ball carrier.
Strong on the carry. Second down. Yeah, should have time for about one more play here in the 3rd quarter.
At their own 39.
Continuing to wind down. Ruskin takes a low snap, handles it well, thrown, and it looks like he let his man just a little bit too much off the fingertips.
Ruskin's pass falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
Pass was intended for Chris Gong.
That's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That brings up 3rd down and 6 for Sharon from their own 39-yard line.
Still 10 seconds to go, though. So, another play or two to be had. They break the huddle. Ruskin, one man back to his left. Two receivers on the left and right. Low snap again. Handled a little less cleanly and taken down on the stack. Great job by the Milford defense. Picking up on that miscue.
Is sacked.
Which will bring up a 4th down and the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that is
The Milford offense continues to add on. Now up by 4 scores, 35-7. We'll be back for 4th quarter action and hopefully the first win of the season just after this.
4th down and 10 for Sharon.
And we're back now for 4th quarter action here. It's this punt from Filipkowski. Fielded at about the 30, and that's where Milford will take over on this next possession.
He's down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Milford at their own 30.
So first down and 10 from the 30. Sorry, getting tired here apparently. I'm approaching my bedtime. Yeah, it appears that this game is pretty much settled at this point. This fourth quarter feels a bit of formality at this point. Now under center, toss, sweep to the left and finding a hole straight up the middle. Taken down though from behind. Big saving tackle there from Chris Gong. Rosa with a huge carry right up the middle and right into Eagles territory. Ball now on the 35-yard line. Rosa, a really strong game tonight. No touchdowns, but really has opened things up in the running game. Giving good solid runs and really a couple of huge bursts as well, like that last one we just saw. So Pearl underneath center, handoff over to White. Sweeping to the right. He takes it across the 30 to about the 28. Brings up second down.
8-yard gain on the play. Second down and 2 for Milford from the Sharon 28.
Second and 3 now for the Hawks. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to get some more points here. Why not? Up that point total on the season. Pearl. Another toss back. Sweep to the left for Rosa. He's taken down.
Lucas Rosa, the ball carrier.
That's going to be a first down, though, looks like. Should be close.
And
yep, they're giving it to him.
Scarlet Hawks.
So you wonder if maybe trying to get Rosa his turn. Had a touchdown.
Milford from the Sharon 24.
Get the running game some points here. Again, 4 touchdowns thrown tonight by Colby Perez. 1 run in on a keeper by Ryan Pearl, and that's been all the scoring tonight. Sean Lehane with a couple of touchdown receptions. One really long one. And there's a little toss here, and Milford continues to just punish the Eagles defense. Brendan White could not be taken down. It took a gang.
That play is good for Scarlet Hawks.
That's good for another first down. And it's going to set them up inside the 10, looking to punch home another 6.
A 17-yard gain on the play. First down and goal from the 7.
Clock now taking 8 minutes to go in this game. We thank you for tuning in tonight with us and catching all the points in this one. It's been a good one for Milford. And my own first football game of the year, so I'd like to take a little credit myself. Another run here, good for a couple yards.
Brendan White on the carry. A 2-yard gain on the play.
And they're just moving this
Second
game right
down and
along.
goal
Just
for
continue to
Milford
run the ball.
At the Sharon 5-yard line.
Let's get out of this one healthy, is what I imagine the coaches are saying. Pearl under center. Drops the ball. Picked up in the backfield before being assaulted
Lucas Rosa
by
on the
Sam
carry.
Spencer, just abused. Really no time to react on that one. So third down here. In this homecoming matchup
Third down
again.
and goal, Milford from the Sharon 8.
And a great homecoming it's been for the Hawks. Third and 8, Pearl. Toss back. It looks like we have a little bit of trickery and picked off here Nothing doing on that one. Brendan White, I think, was throwing that ball.
Pass by Brendan White
And
is intercepted by Sharon.
went right to a Sharon defender. Can't blame him for trying, but good job by Sharon to snuff out that play. And stop the threat of any more points being added to the scoreboard. So Sharon will take over from deep inside their zone. It's pretty much been a theme throughout the evening.
Following the pick. 1st and 10, Sharon at their own 9.
They have had an uphill battle pretty much all night. And they break the huddle here. Ruskin has Nick Marrero with him in the backfield, now shifting to his side. They're going to need to air this thing out. Nope. Looks like another handoff. Good for a couple. And it appears that they pretty much seem to have conceded this one.
Number 32, Nick Marrero.
Doesn't appear to be any kind of urgency to really get the ball airborne and really try to pick up huge plays at this point.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
Clock
Sharon
continuing
at
to
their
run.
own 9-yard line.
Second down attempt here. Ruskin takes the snap. He rolls back for a pass, throws to the sideline, has his man. Good catch there. Forced out bounds was P.J. McManus.
Ruskin is complete to number 20, P.J. McManus.
McManus, sophomore wide receiver and defensive back. So he should be part of the Sharon program for another couple years to come here beyond this.
7-yard gain on the play. 3rd down and 3 for Sharon.
Get a look at some of the fans in attendance tonight. Really good crowd on hand here, showing some great support. And definitely a nice atmosphere here tonight in Hawks Nation. Low snap bounced into Ruskin. Throws and nearly picked off there. Getting a hand on it.
Ruskin's pass falls
Number
incomplete.
45, Dylan
Pass
Ortiz.
for P.J. McManus. Carter Scudo in on pass coverage for Milford. Brings up 4th down and 3 for Sharon at their own 16-yard line.
So with that, we have another 4th down, and Sharon brings the punting unit back onto the field. Filipkowski back at about his 3-yard line here. Fields this one, and that punt pops straight up. That one's coming for the booth. And it looks like it bounced out somewhere around the 35, oh, maybe the 30 apparently, so about a 20-yard kick for the Eagles. And right back to work goes Milford with what we assume will be a run-heavy offense at this point.
First down and 10 for Milford from the Sharon 30-yard line.
No scoring in this 4th quarter. Majority of scoring happening in the 2nd quarter. 3 scores happening for the Hawks in that one. Toss back here, Rosa cutting in.
Lucas Rose
Able
ball
to get
carrier.
some forward momentum and gain a few yards there. That's 2nd down now.
5-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 5 for Milford from the Sharon.
Will the Hawks be able to
25.
punch in any more points? Quickly to the line here.
Timeout, Sharon.
Timeout for Sharon. And like what they saw in that one, we'll stick with this one here for now. Why not? Hopefully some of you folks today were able to catch some of the volleyball action happening just across the parking lot here, I suppose, in the gym over at here at Milford High School. An unfortunate loss for the Lady Hawks, coming up short in a match against Canton, who who won 3-1. Well, we're here now, under 4 minutes to go. 35-7 your score in favor of Milford. No more Colby Perez in the game. Has pretty much all been given off to Ryan Pearl. Little toss back to Brendan White on the run here. Trying to sweep to the outside, but not getting much.
Two-yard gain, 3rd down and 3 from the 23.
3rd down. Tight formation for the Hawks. And they're trying to sneak it right up the middle.
Ryan Pearl on the keeper.
Pearl not able to get enough for the 1st down on that one. And let's see what the Hawks decide to do here on 4th down now. Whether or not they want to get Lehane a little extra practice with the field goals, or if they want to practice some 4th down options for future situations.
2-yard gain brings them 4th down and 1 from the 21.
And they're going to keep the same unit on the field here. 4th down, and here we go. Another keeper. Pearl right up the middle. Does he have it?
Pearl on the keeper. And that play is good.
They're going to give it to him. So the drive stays alive here. Not much traveling to do for the Hawks, as they've had great field position seemingly all night.
Milford at the Sharon, 19.
But they've also made their fair share of big plays as well. And have fought through a little bit of adversity. They thought they were going to be up 14-0, but had the touchdown by Feaster called back on a penalty, which then turned into an interception and a touchdown for the Eagles. But since then, all Milford. As you see another sweep to the right here, bowling over a defender. A big run there. Look like C.J. Sorella on that one.
Sorella with the carry.
Quite a big run there, lower in the shoulder, and
that play is good for the Scout Hawks.
the boom as well. As the clock ticks underneath 2 minutes.
For Milford at the Sharon, 9.
And Milford's going to come away with their first win of the season tonight. Toss back, Rosa trying to get in the end zone. He's in.
Touchdown, Milford.
Add another 6. It's 41-7 now. The Hawks busting out in a big way tonight, with easily their best offensive performance on the season thus far here in week 5 now. Lehane lining up for another point after attempt. Snap down kick is up and is good.
This kick is good. Try successful.
So 42-7. It is officially a whitewashing here in Milford. With 1:25 to go. Lots of positivity on the Milford sideline right now. As I take a look over there. A tough showing tonight for the Eagles. They were in it early and seemed like it had the potential to be a pretty close game until the second quarter happened, and Milford went ahead and blew the doors off of this one. A touchdown in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, and now another one here in the fourth has brought us to where we are. Let's see what Sharon decides to do with this potential last drive of theirs. So kick from Lehane. Handled and
fair caught for a touchback by PJ
a fair catch, and that's going to bring it back out to the 20.
First and
So
10,
you look at
Sharon
some of
from their
the
own
action here.
25-yard line.
Look at this sideline action. The athletic director Pete Boucher, the cheerleaders, all having a good time tonight. Taking them a little bit by surprise, but if you see a camera, flock to it. Why not, right? Great job by the cheerleaders again tonight, as always. And as you can see, Malcolm Zale, our cameraman, causing a little bit of havoc, but just doing his best to get the shot himself while our athletic director does the same. Now we take a look at the marching band. They've had themselves quite a night. Lots of electrical problems that we've been trying to solve from our end. Not that you really care about that, I guess. Here's a cheerleader with some words to say. I mean, we don't know what she's saying, but she looked really serious about it. And
Reskin takes a knee.
it's going to be a knee here, and that's going to do it for this one. I would think. Nobody's coming on the field just yet, and that's it. That's a wrap. So the final 20 seconds will tick off of this one, but the Hawks fight through some adversity early in this game. Despite being tied at 7, they pull away with 35 unanswered in the end to take a 42-7 decision to keep their playoff hopes alive. Heading into next week's matchup against Foxborough. Again, strong games tonight from the likes of Colby Perez, throwing 4 touchdowns. Sean Lahane, 2 receptions himself. Yeah, Lucas Rosa on the ground, tearing things up. Big chunky yardage at a time. So really just an overall great performance for the Hawks tonight. And with that, that's going to wrap up our coverage. I want to thank our camera people, Caitlin Mobilia, Malcolm Zale, Derek Berktold, up top, our director, Rob O'Keefe. I'm Patrick Garapi. This has been a presentation of Milford TV. Again, your final score for the final time, 42-7 in favor of the Hawks. They get their first win of the season. We hope to see you next time here on Milford TV. Have a great night.